Greetings and join us. This is the chat portion of the webinar. Blessings. Thank you to those everyone who's posted their question. Gundium, any message from Prime Career? It seems like you're just doing a lot of internal healing to go into the next level next direction that you wish to go into. Seems like also new opportunities, maybe not where you're looking for exactly, but opportunities that will help you grow your soul. So, the job direction. A message from higher self. There's also a part of you that is slowing down, like reevaluating what you've been doing in the past. So I make the same mistakes. Been slowing down a lot recently. So you don't so go in the direction that's for the best. Because the old ways of the past have not worked out so great. Apparently, how does my cat Cinnamon feel about going to my sister's? I don't see any problem with that. Just a sister. I feel, I don't know, it's adjustment. Yeah, it's just Cinnamon feels a little bit aggravated, I guess, but Cinnamon will get over it. Yeah, just well, as long as Cinnamon has somewhere to sleep and eat, Cinnamon will figure it out. Yeah. Any messages for me? Let's see here. Feels like there is some control energies or archon energies that you're releasing. Old habits, old energies that you're letting go of. So you finally find a direction that's right for you. So archon beings are just, just the rules, regulations, things like that. Seems like you're releasing a lot of that and where you feel more free. Marianne, any messages for me? It seems like you're healing a lot of black magic on the planet, at least astrally. And some of that's being focused on children at this time, astrally. So that's what I can see at this moment. Yeah, I don't know if they've had any trouble sleeping or anything like that. It seems like you're. Second question, any message from Archangel Michael? Of course, you're learning more about yourself. You're learning more about, what you're here to do. You might not always be aware of your mission here, but I believe you'll have Michael's energy to have more of an idea coming soon. That's all I can say at this time. Carol, any messages for me? It seemed like your family energy is getting a lot better. Of course, being very hesitant to speak their mind and the way the world is today. They've been holding it back a lot. But some of them become a little bit less restless because the holidays are here, but they seem to be more relieved as they feel like things are going to get better. That's what I can feel from them. Any messages from Ashtar? For Ashtar, you're a protector. So like a guardian on many levels. So yeah, you're just at this point, I feel like a lot of your energies around the sun. Yeah. So in your life today, just follow what's right for you, but you're releasing a lot of sun. It looks like you're just a guardian of the planet, is what it shows. So I do show a feline side of you as appears when that happens. You're also releasing a lot of reptilian energies from the earth to your own energy. So just keep doing what you're doing. Kenyan dance. I keep seeing references to the Yeti. Does that collective have a message for me? Well, yeah, you're one of them, but also it seems like your energies are with them right now, as I believe they're around the mountains mostly, right? So I feel like your energies it's just there's a lot going on the planet. You're just letting me know of your side of yourself. There's also a Yeti world that you're connected to also. seem to be just removing a lot of negativity from you at this time. As you're connecting more to your energy, so I was wanting to connect more from Cleopatra, either a message from her or better ways to connect. Well, yeah, you're one of her lovers at one time. I believe it was Egypt from what I can see here. Symbol is red. You're one of her, uh, yeah, relationships. So, Anna, what is the message from the angels to me at this time? Uh, 1 second. I feel like you're releasing a lot of vampire energies from others, maybe yourself. I feel like I don't know how you feel about vampire realities. It's like something that you're connected to at one time. It probably makes them like. I'll just leave you with that. It probably makes a sense in some regard. How can I go into a trance state in my meditation so I can get visuals? What practice would enhance my visuals? Well, you just visualize. You go into a close your eyes. You go into a meditation, and you visualize. Well, you go by whatever comes to mind. The vision even comes to you. But if you need to bring a visual, just visualize anything that you want to visualize. Um, that's a little bit tricky question there. So, yeah, enhancing the visuals is a little bit, yeah. I'm not sure how that's ever going to work. You can concentrate on it, or just keep doing it and allow the visuals to come through. It doesn't mean the energy isn't that strong. That's all. It kind of goes in and out. So that's all right. So I mean, as you do it more, I believe it will get stronger, but I believe it'll go back to the way it is too. Feels like it's where it needs to be at this time. But you can put your intentions to strength. It's like you need more information. Tell your guides you want more information from your visuals. So, Susie, what I've been doing astral. It seemed to be, releasing a lot of energies from your boss, mind control energies. He's been kind of controlling, right? So, astrally, you seem to be on a better level. But his human self is in pain. I feel like I see him as like a warlock here on the earth. That nobody loved him. He doesn't know how to love anybody. So if you visualize him as a warlock, which actually makes sense when you think about it, right? Maybe more of this will make more sense. You see yourself as a fairy and see him as a warlock. And see what comes to mind there. A couple weeks ago, I was in a rented house in Cleveland with my sister. We slept in separate rooms, but in the middle of the night, we both heard several knocks. Yeah, those are spirit beings, spirit guides, even. But those, ghosts, basically. Just curious, see if they can get your attention. That's all I can see from that. Yeah, that's just temporary. That's the only thing I'm seeing right now. Yeah. Two very male energies, both male. Like, who's sleeping in my bed? So, they seem to be young too. Not that young, but kind of middle-aged 20s or something. Kevin, any messages? Should I know? Hallucinogenic energies. I think you know you are a hallucinogenic being yourself, and people have taken you as a drug. I'm not sure if I ever mentioned that, but yeah, if you've been others taking you, yeah. So you've gotten people on drug trips, and so when you go on your own, trip, you're trying other energies out. So I think it's there to put in your vibration too, to enhance your own. I know this sounds weird. Your own flavor when people are smoking you and other realities. I don't normally see something like that. But yeah, I think you also been a mushroom at one time. Like you want to say psychedelic ones, you've been in consciousness of it. Like a whole bunch of mushrooms. Yeah. And they look good. They're not like weird looking. They're shiny, I guess, or exotic. It's pretty funny. Any, any messages from the Palladians? I mean, that's also a gag too. It's like people want alien visitation. What if it's just a giant mushroom shows up, which does happen in some realities. So yeah, they're playing games, but not really. I mean, it's still real. I mean, there are realities where those things type of. So with Palladian energy, just yeah, you're just shifting it. It's like it feels like you multiply yourself a lot too. With Palladian say like not in this reality, but other realities where you can be in two or three places at once. And you're kind of doing that now, but it's difficult to project yourself doing that for obvious reasons. But this world doesn't have the rules for that. But again, do the canine beings have a message for me? Well, they like to howl at the moon. You're working on your manifestation. I also see you uh, canines in war or fights with insect beings like ticks. Think of like a giant tick. Maybe not a giant one, but a 6 foot tall tick. Or like a canine being, like it's a humanoid canine. I know that sounds strange, but there are realities when it does exist. Maybe not a very popular reality, but yeah, it's like because why do animals get you know fleas anyway, right? There's more to it than just yeah. There's like a battle going on, so still a lot to learn here, huh? So the Jupiter beings have a message for me. They show you as a being of all love knowledge, and I just see like a time traveling energy too, but one that does not break rules. One that teaches others to time travel, as long as they're going to look and not mess with anything. Those that mess with things are usually Martian beings, but not always. But you can also see the manipulators that are, meaning the other time travelers that are messing around. So this is why some people get a certain instinct on certain things, like the election. Some people just know, like Trump's going to win or what's going to happen. You just know because you're connected to that time traveling energy. So that's one way of looking at it. There's different ways of looking at it, but oh God, it's Moses. Does my higher self have a message for me? You're releasing a lot of energies behind. You're connecting more, of course, to the angels, but also you have your kids. You're like a sun energy. Watch out for him. You feel like he wants to get into some mischievous things. I don't know if you have a male or a child that's male-like. I feel like you have male, but I'm not sure. Either way, just be aware of mischief somewhere there. Question two. Can you tell me about my past life experience? I didn't know. Reptilian lifetimes. Um, reptilian lifetimes. I see them smoking cigars. What conquerors? But you weren't always conquering. You're like a watcher, watching on a gate. Watching, so like a standing by the gate, knowing to let beings come in and go, or keeping people in. So it's just one aspect of your connection of Yeah, you're healing a lot of that still, it seems. I think you moved past all that, but you're still releasing a lot of it. So basically, just a bunch of badasses, basically. And they do smoke cigars, which I didn't know they did that, but some of them do. There's a reality for everything. Beth, any helpful insights for my small business in 2021? Just keep marketing. Marketing, maybe not spend a lot, but market. Word of mouth, anything you do, just unless you know, it's like if you just put money into a marketing thing, this is just if you know you're going to get results, but if you don't know, then unless you can afford to lose something, you know what I mean? Let's say marketing is good. That's about it. Just marketing. Any messages for me? Yeah, don't worry about your business. Yeah, it's tough, but it feels like just know things will work out. Just tell yourself things will work out because you put that panic energy. Not that you are, but just let things happen. I feel like also be expanding. Doesn't mean your small business will expand. I don't know about next year, but expand to new things, whatever that might be. Mia, can you tell me if my father has reincarnated as one of my granddaughters? Um, Mackenzie or Addison? Can you tell me if my father has? I feel I'm more around Addison. Interesting. I don't know if he's a full soul of that, but he is connected to Addison. Does my higher self have a message for me? It seems like you're releasing a lot of backstabber energies, those that have caused you difficulty. I feel like you're finally letting that go. People have done you wrong, and you're feeling a better energy around yourself overall. So that's another. Well, you had to go through what you had to go through, and now you're bringing a positive light to yourself. Well, so blessings. Do you have any messages? Messages from spirit. I see you connecting to a lot of positive directions, new things for you. Just feeling more confident about yourself. Things are going to start rapidly happening in a good way. Just keep doing what you're doing. Things are going to shift. You'll feel better overall. Any other messages? I feel like you are releasing reptilian energies, reptilian timelines. You came here to understand them and understand yourself and go into your inner core, which is very difficult. Like see your full self, because when you have everything going for you, how many people really look at themselves? They have relationships, so you're diving deeply into yourself, which is something you've been neglecting in previous lifetimes. I think you already know some of this already, but it's something that is like you're going deeper waters of yourself, as you probably see. But you all will manifest positivity too of what you want. Donna Riggs, shit, I thought you said any messages from Satan. I said Santa. Get that out there. Any messages from God? Uh, um, yeah, just mind your health. Watch your health. Nothing to get too worried about, but yes, always go to your doctor. If you feel anything strange, anything new, anything, they'll eventually discover what you're going through. But you just, anytime you feel like things aren't going well, just be on it. And anomalies, yeah. Any messages from Santa? He is in the North Pole. He's not in our dimension. He's in more fourth dimension. He doesn't really. Well, he comes to everybody's house, fourth dimensionally. And he brings you potatoes. I think he brings you toys, but I think he brings you a big thing of potatoes. That's what he's showing me. It's more like a gag gift. It's not a car, not a Mercedes. Well, he would, but because it is, his Santa bag, you can pull anything. You can pull a car out of his bag. I'm being serious too. Remember, this is fourth dimension Santa. So he might give you a Mercedes next year if you want one, but not likely. But it's pretty funny. Amy, it's been a rough week for me. Any messages for me? Well, yeah, sure. Yeah, just you won't have that week next week, far as I can tell. Far as I can tell at this point. So yeah, just you're doing a lot of self-reflection. It seems you're releasing a lot of karma also. What do my guides have to say about 2021? I'm not sure about how your business is going to go next year, but just keep doing it. And any other businesses you want to do too. I do see greeting cards in your energy, but that's up to you. I don't know how that goes, but I'm not sure how that greeting card business is going these days. But like things that you write on, like sayings, like the wording in it, something that'd be interesting to experiment with actually. But I don't know, that's up to you. That's quite unique. Jess, what messages Archangel Metatron have for me about my healing process this time? Or to have a health update or anything. Insight. All right, yeah, welcome. Metatron have a healing process. Well, I mean, yeah, you're healing your angel self, as you know. I'm not sure how much he has to say. Just yeah, you're cleaning a lot of blockages out that you've dealt with. There's only a lot of relationship blockages that you're dealing with from previous lifetimes. I mean, I think I mentioned this before too. Why you're feeling sick is so you're downloading a lot of knowledge here for what you're going to do on another planet, like channeling or whatever it might be. Spiritual teacher. You feel like you're getting all this information for you. And this life, anything can happen. So like you're building up to the next direction. As for, I mean, health update, just relationship blockages where you're releasing. The message did you? The other angelic connections I have, Archangel Michael energy. Let's see. What do Pranker? Yeah, I don't know, like self reflection energy. Like sometimes it feels like part of your healing that I don't think you're going through this now, but in a lifetime you're worried about other people's thought about you, and that anxiety, you might have that now, but that anxiety really sat with you for a long time. Of course, being a female on this world is, a walk in the park, right? But I feel like it had to do with something that where you're raised, and this is from a previous lifetime, and you're still kind of dealing with it. Yeah, you kind of shut yourself down from living because you got harassed a lot. From what I'm gathering, that's what Michael was saying from past life. Not that you're dealing with karma; it's just that you're, healing still. Chris, any messages for me? Music. I don't know why I see singing around you. I don't think you're gonna go out singing. I don't think you're gonna sing somewhere, but I do see you as a singer in previous lifetimes. I know that might be way off, but I see his music as a really deep connection there. I'm not sure if you're connected to music, but I see you as a singer in past life, actually. Definitely. And is this something that you're in this lifetime? In this lifetime, you also seems like you're decoding, like you're going deeper spiritually. Um, and not that music's involved, but as you go, yeah, you're just deciphering things around you. It's one of the things. What about little? And it's actually your Zeta side that's doing that. Vasco purchased some tarot cards. Will this help me communicate with my guidance? Oh yeah, definitely. Oracle cards are good too, but tarot is good. Yeah, just shuffle them up. Yeah, just shuffle them and ask a question and pull a card. Like you can like have your question and shuffle them, and then when you feel like pulling or just lay out cards and put your question out there, and then scan the cards, and then grab a card that talks to you. Yeah. Any other messages from anyone? Yeah, it feels like there's a more positive timeline coming in next year, and you're believing more in your spiritual growth. I mean, not that you didn't already, but it feels like you're going to take it to another level. And there are other versions of Earth where it is kind of more chaotic. Like the White House is on fire, stuff like that. But yeah, there's like another version of you there is there right now. But I think we're bypassing a lot of that, but man, we came close. Anything's possible still, but we came close to it. But yeah, you're part of chaotic timelines, but they're adventurous lifetimes. Look at it that way, and that's another reason why I feel disconnected. That you're healing at this time. So a lot of layers there to go through. All right, everyone, thanks for posting questions. All right, much love. We'll be back tomorrow.